Oh, oh, what is this? Oh, that looks fantastic. Oh my God.
Right, breakfast in the Great
I'm
Smoky
gonna order for what I
Mountains.
want
I've had an amazing week with one of the best chefs on the planet, William Descent. He has the Marketplace restaurant in Asheville, and it has been a journey and a half. But what I did find this week was some of the best ingredients anywhere, from the best pigs to the best mushrooms, crawfish, trout, you know.
Like
so I'm going to do a breakfast
cheese,
based on that experience that I've had this week. A Great Smoky Mountain breakfast with a twist. Beautiful chanterelle. Look at the colour of these. These aren't just any ingredients. These are mushrooms that are literally foraged from 10 meters away from here. Now, start off with the shallots, a little bit of garlic. Normally put the garlic in whole, take it out, but with those mushrooms, the flavor is incredible. So caramelize the garlic, caramelize the shallots, and then get the water out of those mushrooms and get flavor on there. Set up your table. I've got what they call a biscuit, but that's going to be my base for my eggs. What I'm going to do there,
biscuits they're not
and
good.
literally just put a little bit of mustard on there, okay? And let that seep in.
Is it biscuits
Season
or not
that
good?
with a touch of chili flake in there. Now, bacon. Now this is beautiful local bacon.
They're dry, they're flaky, they're unenjoyable.
Just a touch.
The texture is dog shit. Biscuits are not it.
Bacon goes in.
There's so many other types of bread you could use.
So
it's not a biscuit for your breakfast
now,
or
once
whatever.
that bacon fat starts to run out, I'm going to put my biscuits in. Okay.
Also,
but I want
one more thing. In my opinion, you don't need to put olive oil when doing bacon. Okay, you cook bacon for half a second and you have enough grease that it's not going to stick for the longest time.
This one's going to be done, ready for the mushrooms. Garlic
you do not need
mushrooms in.
Olive oil.
Butter. So, in we go. Mushrooms, shallots, garlic and butter. So, get that cooking beautifully.
Guys, bacon oil is so much, okay? You can literally cook the rest of your food without putting a single dip of oil by just using the bacon
The
grease.
smell of those mushrooms is incredible. And that bacon, look at that.
I use the bacon grease as my anti-stick agent for like 10 eggs.
So beautiful. Now, whilst we've got that bacon fat there, tilt the pan down till the fat runs away and get your biscuits in. You can see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to mop up that amazing flavour with the mustard. Get that in. And that's going to put a lovely flavour on that incredible biscuit.
See?
Mushrooms getting lots of colour.
See?
Now, look at those mushrooms. So beautiful. The colours as they cook, it almost sort of bursts like a bright orange from the sunshine. Get that bacon fat running down into the biscuit. Get it really nice.
It's not good taste for something else. Whatever.
Now for my eggs. With the eggs, I like to cook the eggs with a little bit of heat. Touch of olive oil in first. Then get your butter in. Get that frothed. Ooh.
Olive oil and butter for
so
eggs.
Hot here. A little touch of chili seeds in there, okay? Turn my biscuit over. Oh my Lord, look at that. You can't buy that flavour. Look at that bacon, so beautiful. Eggs, start cracking. Now get the eggs in, flat surface.
Guys,
in.
For me mushroom is like
and crack.
Old people going out of style saying, oh yeah, you guys like all this, but I'm so cool. I like this, and they show some bullshit. And you're like, oh yeah, oh I just like this. Oh you like these things? I'm so special. I like that. And then it gets to a point. Where they're running out of items. Like, yeah, you like all of that? Well, I like this. And then they go to the tree and they snap, and then they got a little bit of mushroom. Look, I like this. What about this? Like, dude, really, dude? That's what I feel about fucking mushroom. This fucking dog shit. Mushroom is so fucking bad.
Beautiful. I'll take my biscuit out. I get set on my plate. Ready to roll. Beautiful. So beautiful. Now, a little trick with this bacon. A little deglaze with this. This is apple moonshine. And trust me, he's got a kick stronger than a mule. That's going to glaze the bacon. In she goes.
Moonshine.
Oh. Man, look at that. 50% alcohol. Look at that. Season the top of the eggs. Butter is doing its magic.
The stream's high.
Frothing over. Chili's giving a little bit of heat to the eggs. Beautiful.
Sweet bacon is okay. You
Mister?
gotta do it properly, dude. I think
And look at that bacon now. Reduce that bacon all the way down
that's
till
a lot,
it absolutely
though.
evaporates. And there we start.
I like maple
The
syrup
magical
bacon,
moment we
but
start to
you have to do the
assemble
right
this.
amount, otherwise it becomes
First
like
off.
a candy.
Get your eggs
Just a little bit, it's fine.
and just open them up nicely. Lift that out with the chili and just sit that on one
xQc
side of your biscuit. Look at those mushrooms. I mean, the colour is ridiculous. The smell is amazing. Get that bacon's gone slightly crispy, but sort of caramelised. Give it a
That's
little bit of height,
funky, man.
so it gives a bit of beauty on the plate. And then finally, I've got some beautiful Smoky Mountain beans, and that's going to just sit right at the very top. And when I said to you,
That's a lot of.
it is a Smoky Mountains breakfast. Trust me, that is a breakfast of champions. Because right now, with that in my hands, I feel as happy as a bear up a
that
tree
is so
with his
many.
hands in the honey pot. Or, as locals would say, happy as a pig in shit. Now, if you enjoyed that recipe, please click the link below. And if you missed Uncharted, then please watch it on Catch Up on Disney+.
There's a lot of beans. What the fuck, croissant? Okay, it just says one last. Okay, guys, I have food coming in chat, and I'm trying to get into eating food spirit.
Hello connoisseur of toenails. This music guessing game, similar to Hurdle, might be something fun you can play
Maybe
with
perhaps.
some of chat when you have nothing else to do. xQcl link.
Okay, one more cook. What? Just one more. Spicy cheeseburger. Oh my god, that looks fantastic.
Burger challenge. It's a 10-minute burger challenge because we're here in the middle of this incredible park, and I have a wonderful little hippo friend down there. Fingers crossed he'll stay in there. If he stays in there, I can get this thing done. So it is a burger cooked on our braai. Braai, basically, in South Africa, is a barbecue, okay? Now, I've got a sort of 60, 20, 20 mix. 60% chuck, 20 rib, and 20 fat. So it's quite a lot
what
of
is
fat in this
chuck?
burger. We're gonna make it a little bit more local, okay? Now this is a
Jack,
local
you cannot put too much seasoning on a burger. That's how it is.
spice, almost like your equivalent to a garam masala. Now,
Put as much as you want to.
quick, okay? The secret when you're up against it time-wise
Unless you're being
is
dumb.
flatten the
about it.
burger. Flatten it down, and you'll see as it hits the grill, it's gonna literally sizzle up and almost sort of get back
If
into
you do it on
that
purpose, you can't over season it. I get it,
nice,
but I mean,
tight shape. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter on
Unless
there.
you're trolling, you're
okay?
chilling.
Touch of butter, just with the back. I know there's a lot of fat in the burger, but
chuck is the neck and
I
shoulder.
want to caramelize that butter, okay? Now, this is almost going to be like a Zulu burger because I'm going to finish it with a pele pele. I'll explain that in a minute. So burger's beautifully seasoned. Don't forget to season the burgers around the side as well, okay? It's the one part of the meat that no one seasons. And around the sides, roll it in that seasoning. Get them nice and flat. And then onto the grill. Now, braai, here we go. In and on. Good. And get those buns toasted as well at the same
touching.
time. Here we go. So, get these
They're
toasted.
touching on a slope, man.
Toasting the
Fix
buns
your
is super
shit,
important
Gordo.
because
What
that's
the
gonna give
fuck
me
is that?
a lot more sort of stability on that burger. So when we go to slice, it doesn't start breaking down. Also, when you toast them, they absorb so much more of the juice better, and the bread doesn't go soggy. Really important. Man, this is hot. You can see the hippo over there. Slightly agitated this morning. We're sort of invading his space. Toasting my buns. And that's going to give it a really nice sort of crispy
He's
texture.
toasting the buns.
Soggy.
Beautiful. Off, off, on,
What?
on. Shit, that's hot. Doesn't look that hot, but trust me, that is so hot. Now start to lay that up.
My buns are still
Now from
very,
there
very
on the
soft
grill,
and,
my
and,
onions.
and
Again, a little bit of butter
scrumptious.
into the onions. That will help caramelize them beautifully. Straight on.
It's a quick char on the front and that's it.
Really
Bun,
nice
boom.
hot part of the grill. On. And now you'll start to see the uniqueness of that barai, okay? So it's like a beautifully super hot
Also,
barbecue.
I don't argue with this. If you're gonna go onion on a burger, white onions. Red onions that are stacked in a burger.
And I've got a really nice
White stacked
cherry
better
wood
than
underneath
red
those
stacked.
charcoals. From there, take a
Yeah,
little bit of garlic.
this is a known fact. This is a known fact.
I just want to sort of.
If you're gonna do
literally
stacked onions like that
garlic.
in a burger as the whole puck, go with white onions instead of red.
to the barbecue as well. I want to roast that garlic and go over the burger as well at the same time.
Red is better.
This is the most
caramelized.
amazing locally made halloumi. Okay.
Oh, no,
so
raw.
it's a
No,
sort
no,
of-
no. Okay, my thing is bad. Okay, no. Let me reformulate. If they're not stacked, okay, white is better caramelized than red. Red is better raw when it's not stacked.
A nice, firm, salty
Okay.
cheese.
In a burger,
Now, I
if
wouldn't
they're
just
stacked,
serve it with a
it's better to
burger,
go with
but the
white
textures
than red.
Are amazing. I'm going to grill that halloumi there. Now, flip. Onions. Beautifully charred. Nice caramelized onions. And the garlic. Every time I've always come to South Africa, especially on some of those ultra marathons,
I'm right,
we've
you're
done,
wrong.
Every township has a barai going.
Yeah, my
and
opinion is correct. Yours is
it
wrong.
is an
It is what it
amazing way
is.
of
Guys,
cooking.
if we all had
Everything
only
gets
good
done
takes, the world would make sense.
so easily.
My take is good. Yours is dog shit.
The flavour
I win.
is incredible. Now look, you can actually cover the whole of that halloumi, and it caramelizes beautifully. It's the only way I really enjoy eating that kind of cheese because it's quite squeaky. So caramelizing on the barai gives it that really nice flavour. Now, turn that burger. Beautiful.
I'll explain. The problem is that red onions when they're caramelized, they go too thin. And the red becomes weird and mushy with the thing, and the texture is too altered. Okay, when you caramelize white onions, when they're not stacked, and they're cut on their own, right? The white onions will reduce to a point where we can still get enough consistency and kind of crunchiness on the onion. You can still get a good, nice texture on it, right?
Beautiful. Charm those
And
onions.
still get the caramelized that you want. Red onions aren't fat enough that you get both things. You only get one.
The garlic I'll show you in a minute.
With a white one, you can get both ways.
Now, pele pele.
you can keep the consistency of your onion, and it's still kind of, and you get the caramelized.
This is like
Red
the
ones,
sort of
they don't allow you to do
local
that.
spice. 2/3 chili,
It becomes
caramelized onions, touch of garlic, and bound together with a little bit of olive oil. Now, look, I'm going to place that on top of the burger. So it starts to cook on there as
You
well.
Oh,
eat
you get it?
your own toenails and
flavour.
cry when fruit
Trust me.
touches your food.
Beautiful. Again, on. Now, when you come to build these burgers, okay, think about what you're doing and the textures. On the base here, I get my lettuce, okay?
iceberg.
Quite firm
Smart.
with that lettuce.
Okay, guys, here's
And
another
sort
good
of
take.
almost
The
spread-
only good lettuce for a burger is iceberg garbage. Why? Because burgers aren't meant to be that fancy.
Lettuce on the shape
Iceberg
of the base.
or nothing.
Okay? Look.
Not your
down.
fucking
Give
arugula,
that
dog
little seasoning
garbanzo. Not your
Off that.
basil looking fucking
got
huge
my
ass
tomato.
fucking
Again,
lily
little
pad
season
from
in
your
there.
local
From
swamp.
there,
I don't give a shit.
Just a
Iceberg
nice
me up, dude.
smidging of my pele pele. And that's going to act like that wonderful sort of enhancer that will lift the flavour of that burger. Now, what we're going to do with the garlic? The garlic's now sort of toasted. And I'm just going to sit that garlic on top of the halloumi and sort of brush it.
What's
Got a nice
halloumi?
roasted garlic flavour.
And then a good slice of
Garlic
local
roast.
Gruyere. Boom, done. It's
Now,
over. It's over.
From there, the most exciting part, and that's assembling the burgers. Got my cheese, which is going to go on top of the pate. When you taste that now, halloumi. Oh my God, so tasty. Now, we start the layering. Burger goes on. Beautiful. Look at that.
The-
And that pele pele.
Ugh! Gordon, the flies are eating the burger. Look at it. Ugh! Boom, boom, boom. The flies are already ate the burger.
Pele pele gives that incredible heat. Grilled halloumi on top. And then my onions.
Ish.
Hippo's rested.
Ish.
Beautiful.
Oh, fly
I'm not a
eggs. You
massive
eat them and
fan
they
of raw
fuck,
onions on a
they
burger.
explore your fucking stomach, man. That's disgusting.
Well, beautifully caramelized.
And it turns out worms.
Cooked onions, way better. And then from there, just a little touch of the pele pele inside the onion.
Newfound
And then
footage
look,
from the back rooms.
from
It's
there,
a
lettuce on the
must-see
top,
if you haven't
lettuce on the
seen
bottom,
this guy's content
and
on the
then
back
bang.
rooms. You have to give it a
Look
look.
at that. That
xQcl link.
is what I call a beautiful Zulu-inspired.
Okay, no. Stop.
Lightly press it down. We can because we've toasted those buns. And then look,
I didn't eat that. It's way too big.
look at that.
Who cuts a burger in half though, man? This is like some. Come on, Gordo. What are you doing, man?
Look at that. That.
That's raw,
It's a
bro.
beautiful Zulu burger. Bon appetit. Let me know in the comments what you think of that amazing
That's
dish.
raw.
And if you missed Uncharted, trust me, you can watch it on the link below or on the Nat Geo app.
Also, he seasoned the uncooked meat and he put the cooked product on the same plate, man. Guys, Gordon fell off. Guys, Gordon's falling off. Guys, when? Guys, he kind of fell off.